Hello, everybody. I'm Assistant Professor Panitee Karnsomdee from the Faculty of Liberal Arts and Management Science, Kasetsart University, Thailand. Today, I would like to present my research paper entitled Effects of Entrepreneurial Leadership on Public Entrepreneurship of Local Government Organization in the Northeastern region of Thailand. If you have any questions, please contact me via this email. For introduction, according to the dynamic change of an external environment as well as the limitation of conventional public management, the Thai government recently introduced the notion of public entrepreneurship to turn traditional public agencies into innovative, proactive, and competitive results. The specific style of leadership, entrepreneurial leadership of an organization may be motivated to move public organization to a new paradigm of public management and entrepreneurship. Some research studies have demonstrated that entrepreneurial leadership has an impact on public entrepreneurship. However, the impact in the context of local government organization remain limited. The importance of the previous explanation is the driving force behind this research project. The purpose of this research was to investigate the impact of entrepreneurial leadership on public entrepreneurship. Research questions are described as follows. Question number one. What impacts do the 8 elements of entrepreneurial leadership have on public entrepreneurship? And question number two. What effects do the 8 characteristics of entrepreneurial leadership have on risk-taking, innovativeness, proactivity, autonomy, competitive aggressiveness? For literature review, entrepreneurial leadership defined as a style of leadership that focuses on increasing the organization competitiveness, build an organization capacity, and propelling it to the performance excellence. The concept of public entrepreneurship is crucial in improving public organization. Organizational transformation to public entrepreneurship has occurred on entrepreneurial management, innovative strategy, proactive public services, and new procedure in public management. For hypothesis development, entrepreneurial leadership is concerned with concepts and ideas concerning individual behavior problems, such as decision makers, problem solver, risk taker, strategic initiative, and visionaries. According to the study of two scholars, leadership behavior is positively connected with public sector entrepreneurship, with relationship-oriented leadership having the greatest influence, followed by change-oriented leadership. Therefore, the first hypothesis is proposed that H1, 8 components of entrepreneurial leadership will positively affect public entrepreneurship of local government organization. Next, the term public sector entrepreneurship refers to the mindset shift in government organization that indicates a transformation in management mindset to be more proactive, creative, inventive, and risk-taking. Entrepreneurial leadership is an antecedent of organizational innovation since it is highly manifested in leaders who take risks, seek the new techniques, and modify organizational routines and behaviors. Entrepreneurial leaders promote and encourage proactive, innovative, and organizational citizenship behavior. In addition, through autonomies, entrepreneurial leadership promotes team members create creative talents to discover and exploit fresh ideas, which leads to the fulfillment of other requirements, boosting employees' proactive behavior. One scholar discovered that an organization's competitive aggressiveness is influenced by its top leaders' capacity to detect and catch clues from the appropriate organizational external environment. Therefore, the hypotheses are proposed for H2 to H6. 8 components of entrepreneurial leadership will positively affect risk-taking, innovativeness, proactivity, autonomy, and competitive aggressiveness of local government organizations. Finally, the conceptual framework is presented here. This figure shows the conceptual model of the study. We have EL means entrepreneurial leadership, and we have EL1 to EL8. And PE means public entrepreneurship, and we have PE1 to PE5 listed here. For methodology, the study was exempt from ethical review. Since it is a survey with no sensitive question and will have no impacts on respondents because the results are not specific. This is a quantitative investigation. Data were gathered from 400 people in Thailand, northeastern regions, utilizing questionnaire surveys and using stratified random sampling. On a 5-point scale, respondents were asked to score this question. 5 means strongly agreed and 1 means strongly disagree. Content validity was employed to confirm the accuracy of the research instruments. Furthermore, the convert alpha was employed to test for reliability in this research investigation. Social science and statistical software was utilized to research findings. Descriptive statistics were used to analyze the data. In addition, the data was analyzed using the following inferential statistics. Pearson product moment correlation was employed to examine the relationship between variables, and multiple regression analysis was utilized to test hypotheses. For research results, according to the study findings, 55% of 400 respondents were men. The most common age group accounted for 40.2% of respondents were 31 to 40 years. The majority, or 69% of respondents, had a bachelor degree. The most prevalent occupation, up to 40.2%, was that of a private company employee. The average monthly income of respondents were not more than 16,000 Thai baht, or 37.8%. Finally, up to 27.8% of respondents were vested in the middle northeastern region. For inferential statistics, the correlation coefficient between independent variable and dependent variable was explored. And this table depicts the association between variable with correlation coefficient less than 0.8, indicating that there was no multicollinearity problem in this relationship, implying that each variable has an appropriate relationship with each other and can be used for a linear model structure analysis. As a result, the research study can use multiple regression analysis to evaluate the hypothesis at 0.05 significant level. The following are research findings from hypothesis testing. The first hypothesis predicts a positive relationship between the 7 components of entrepreneurial leadership and public entrepreneurship in northeastern Thailand. The model estimation showed a positive relationship between EL 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and PE. This table showed that the p-value of the beta coefficient is 95% statistically significant. As a result, hypothesis 1 is only partially supported. The second hypothesis predicts a positive relationship between 3 components of entrepreneurial leadership and risk-taking in northeastern region, EL1, 6, 7, and PE1. As a result, hypothesis 2 is only partially supported. Hypothesis 3. The third hypothesis predicts a positive relationship between 5 components of entrepreneurial leadership and innovativeness in northeastern region of Thailand, EL1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and PE2. As a result, hypothesis 3 is only partially supported. The fourth hypothesis predicts a positive relationship between 3 components of entrepreneurial leadership and proactivity in northeastern Thailand, EL1, 5, 7, and PE3. As a result, hypothesis 4 is only partially supported. Hypothesis 5. For the fifth hypothesis predicts a positive relationship between 4 components of entrepreneurial leadership and autonomies in northeastern Thailand, EL2, 4, 7, 8, and PE4. As a result, hypothesis 5 is only partially supported. The last hypothesis. The sixth hypothesis predicts a positive relationship between 4 components of entrepreneurial leadership and competitive aggressiveness in northeastern Thailand, EL2, 5, 6, 7, and PE5. As a result, hypothesis 6 is only partially supported. For discussion and implication, it has theoretical implication as illustrated as follows. This study demonstrated that building trust and confidence within an organization may not be necessary in order to improve public entrepreneurship. The study found that in order to develop each component, to access each dimension inside an organization and improve each component in accordance with the relevant unique public entrepreneurship goal. The model produced in the conceptual framework shows the relationship between variables can be used and implemented throughout the country's local administrative bodies. This study makes a theoretical contribution. This study has practical consequences in addition to the implications for academic research. To drive the organization toward public entrepreneurship, the public local government organization should prioritize establishing a specific entrepreneurial leadership style. To apply an entrepreneurial leadership style in an organization, the leader should guide the organization toward learning, defy gravity, discover and capitalize on the opportunity, absorb uncertainty, publicly frame issues, foster collective self-efficacy, and perform underwriting, respectively. Entrepreneurial leadership style appears to be an essential aspect in converting local public organization from traditional establishment to workable organization. Lastly, leadership training program designed to develop entrepreneurial leadership style characteristics among leaders of local government organization is required to assist them in effectively implementing change management and achieving entrepreneurial orientation. Succession for future research. The data collection should not limit it to only local government agencies in Thailand northeastern region. The ability of expanding larger population may be included for future research. And research on other antecedent elements influencing public entrepreneurship at various levels of government organization is highly anticipated in future research study. Thank you for your attention.